If you're beyond using your parents' minivan or renting a U-Haul truck for your move and need to hire a moving company, then this video is for you. If there's one transaction where doing your due diligence and reading the fine print is important, it's in the moving transaction. Here are the steps involved. Get recommendation from friends, your realtor, or online portals like Yelp or Angie's List. After you've made your list, then go to the Better Business Bureau and check each of the companies for complaints. In addition to the Better Business Bureau, also check the Fmcsa government website, which stands for Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. Licensed interstate movers will be on this website. Another great thing about this website is you can do a search by state for movers. Once on the Fmcsa website, check the credentials of the moving company. Make sure that the company is licensed, that the company is insured, and that there are no complaints against the company. When you find 3 companies that meet your criteria, it's time to set up the estimate appointments. Make sure that your estimate is in writing and based on weight in addition to volume. They're going to have to do these kinds of estimates for weight and volume anyway, because they're going to have to determine what size and how many trucks are going to be needed for the move. A good thing to remember is that licensed movers are required by law to deliver your goods for no more than 10% above a non-binding estimate. If your items are being stored prior to delivery, be sure to check out where they'll be held and what kind of insurance is available for fire, theft, and other risks. In-transit insurance is separate from storage insurance. If the company is packing your items for you, make sure they provide an inventory list of what they've packed. Pricing and availability could be impacted by the time of the month that you choose to move. Prime days for moving are close to the end of the month or the beginning of the month. On the moving day, make sure that you have a hard copy of your estimate. The moving foreman should do a walkthrough and confirm via an inventory sheet. The foreman will also produce a bill of lading for you to review. Make sure all the information on the bill of lading is correct. A bill of lading is a legal document ensuring that the shipped household goods are picked up, transported, and received at the destination. Technically, the bill of lading serves as a document of title, a receipt for the shipped goods, and as a contract between the carrier and the shipper. Do not sign the bill of lading if it is not in order. And remember, it's against federal rules and regulations for a licensed carrier to demand payment before the items arrive for delivery. Here are some other helpful tips. If you're moving in or out of an apartment, check to see if a certificate of insurance is required. The certificate of insurance covers the building for damages by the moving company during the move. Also check to see if your building allows moving on the weekends. Some buildings with limited elevators don't allow moving on the weekends so as not to inconvenience the residents. Watch out for scams. If the company says it's been in business for 20 years, yet the LLC or the Corp has only been in existence for a year or two, that's a red flag. That could indicate that they dissolved the prior entity because they were sued or went bankrupt. The most common scam is the estimation bait and switch. This usually involves holding the shipment hostage due to a payment dispute. Often, the unscrupulous mover will claim the load was bigger than contracted for and charge 2 to 3 times the original quote to complete the move. If not paid, they will hold the shipment until it is. It's also critical that your estimate be capped so you don't fall victim to this kind of scam. It also comes in handy when comparing estimates. I hope this information has been helpful. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your move.